to the Roger Malkin Gallery in Greenville, Mississippi. Today's exhibit features artists of the Mississippi Plein Air Painters. Hello, my name is Linda Peters. The Mississippi Plein Air Painters is a group of artists that meet together with the focus of painting outdoors and growing artistically with the help of each other. This group consists of many skill levels working in various mediums such as oil, acrylic, pastel, and watercolor. This exhibit includes plein air studies as well as studio works. Plein air is a French term referring to the traditional process of painting out of doors on location. We prefer to paint outdoors from life in an effort to capture the beauty of the landscape. The goal of each artist is to capture the essence of how the scene looks and feels at a certain moment in time, making each work very special. Established in 2014, the artists meet multiple times a year as well as host a 3-day annual event. In 2018, the group hosted the Great American Paint-Out Day through Oil Painters of America. More than 40 artists from multiple states joined together to paint in downtown Oxford, Mississippi. This annual event, called Mississippi in Plein Air, a gathering of artists, rotates locations around the state. The most recent on-location paint-out was in Laurel, Mississippi, where 80 artists came together and were highlighted on HGTV's show, Hometown. To be creative during the pandemic, the Mississippi Plein Air Painters hosted an informative webinar in October of 2020, which featured presentations of 4 Mississippi artists: Dot Corson, Carol Roark, White Waters, and Jared Partridge. Planning for the Gathering of Artists 2021 is ongoing with a location to be in Ocean Springs and Tupelo, Mississippi in 2020. The event, Mississippi in Plein Air, a gathering of artists, is intended to give artists a time to gather together, socialize, network, and focus on the joy of plein air painting. Artists featured in this show are from around the state: Jan Carnell, Tammy Cook, Dot Corson, Louise Henry, Pam Lock, Deborah Myers, Susan Patton, Linda Peters, Carol Roark, Victoria Ramsey, and Susan Wellington. So this is one of my paintings that is in this exhibit. This is an 8x8 oil painting on linen board. This painting was done completely on location in plein air in Adamsville, Tennessee. The main street there, is this tiny town, has rose bushes planted along the sidewalk. So I painted 3/4 of this painting in my car because the weather was not very good. And what captured my attention was the design of the rose blooms and then the colors in the background. So the business looks more like a contemporary piece in this background. And to me, this piece is special because it was completed on location, but because each of these blooms looks like a bar of music notes. This is another piece in the exhibit. This is an oil painting on canvas board. This is the Spring River in Arkansas, and this painting was completely finished in plein air. This painting is special to me because there are happy accidents when painters paint, and I didn't see this until I got home. But along the river in Arkansas, some of the sections have lily pads. And this area of this painting was a happy accident where I was able to capture some of the shadows and didn't know that until I got home. So this painting is very special to me, and I hope you enjoy it. This is my last and third piece in the exhibit. And this too was also painted on location in the Spring River in Arkansas. The part that I love about this piece is you know that it's fall because of the fall colors in the background, and it has both still calmness and roaring water. So you can see that it's calm still and very calm here I love the shadows of the rocks and the vibrations that this give, and then you can see the roaring water on the waterfall.
Hi, I'm Pam Lock. I'm usually a watercolor artist, but at this time I've been attempting to do some oil painting. This painting was done in Adamsville, Tennessee. It was a quick draw opportunity, which they give you 2.5 hours to find a subject and paint it. So not only was I not painting in the medium that I normally paint in, but it was a cloudy day, there was no bright light, so I found a truck underneath the pine tree. The only problem was the home right above where I was painting was of a bunch of squirrels, and they were eating pine cones. So part of plein air painting is dealing with the elements. So I had to deal with the squirrels throwing their leftover pine cone kernels down on my head and on my painting and on my palette as I painted this. Not only was I out of my element, I was being assaulted by squirrels all day long. But it was a great and wonderful experience, and I just love painting old trucks, old things, because I'm an old thing, but it was just a great day and so much fun.